What is up, everybody? Let me know if you can hear me out there. I think this microphone is working. Whoops, let's get this daily hi-fi thing off of here. Boom! What is up, YouTube? What is going on? Chana D, your techno dad here. And I found out about this smoking hot deal, and I think you guys need to know about it. So I'm going to bring it up on screen right meow, because I know a lot of people are asking about it. Where did it go? It didn't. Oh, it's still loading. It's still loading. Basically, it is the 4K players, the Panasonic UB820 and the Panasonic UB420 are both on sale now until November 30th. That's right, you've got until Monday to pick this up if you've been looking for a 4K Blu-ray player. This is the best deal around. Don't go with the Sony. Don't go with an LG. Don't go with the Samsung. Don't go with the Philips either. Go with the Panasonic. And if I don't know why this is not pulling up on my screen here, but I will get to it. Here we go. Here we go. Now it's working. Now it is working. All right, let's go here and trying to get to Value Electronics homepage. And let's get this silliness off of here. Boom. Let's get that out of there. Perfect. Anyway. Okay, so basically, we don't need any of that. AG, what's up? The Sony or Panasonic? It is the Panasonic for sure. Let me know if you can hear me. The Panasonic UB820. Yeah, Dolby Vision, HDR10, 3D, and Atmos. Well, technically, none of them support Atmos. None of them support Atmos. That is one of the things that it's a common misconception. It doesn't support Atmos. Actually, all the 4K Blu-ray players do not support Atmos, DTS:X, IMAX Enhanced, or O3D. What the player needs to do is they need to be able to send audio out via bitstream. So technically, they don't, right? Technically, they don't support that. So Panasonic UB820. So I would recommend, and I have recommended, and I've purchased, I used to own it, the Panasonic UB820. That's the one you're looking for, AG. It is the one with Dolby Vision, HDR10, and 3D. I believe it does 3D. I'm not 100% sure if I actually played any 3D because I didn't have a 3D TV at the time. But let me look it up. Yeah, it says 3D right here. Chrome tab. Boom, there it is. Panasonic streaming 4K, ultra high definition with Dolby Vision, DVD, CD, 3D, Wi-Fi built-in Blu-ray player. It's the UB820. It's normally $500. It is on sale. This is the lowest price I've ever seen it, guys. $349. So if you've been going back and forth with trying to get one of the cheaper ones, like, look, you got the Sony X700 here for $149, which if you were going to spend $149, I would get the UB420. I can pull that up on a different screen here. Where was that at? Best Buy. Let's go to Best Buy, sure. The Sony UBP X800 M2, I have that as well. For $199. Yes, this is a little bit more, but you're going to have features like the HDR optimizer. Oh no, Joseph, that's a great question. Great question. By the way, I have you to thank for my home theater in New Jersey and India. Oh wow, AG, rocking it. It's like he's global. I love it. Global. So forgot I can put these up on screen. So yeah, $349. It was $499, and I bought it from Value Electronics. I put a link down in the description to take you guys to Value Electronics. They said they're how I know that the promotion only goes until Monday, November 30th. So Joseph asked a great question. So dumb question here: are these better or equal an Xbox Series X? The Xbox Series X and the PlayStation 5, I have only used them very little. Last night I was here, I'm at work right now. I was here editing a video and I was watching. You see this? You see my little work setup? Here's the PlayStation 5. Here is 27-inch LG gaming monitor, cool monitor, 4K 60 with HDR. Anyway, I was here working last night, so I had movies running on that while I was editing a video kind of over on this side of the desk. So, to answer your question, I would always recommend to get a standalone player because it has dedicated features that the Xbox and the PlayStation just don't have. And if you have a TV that doesn't support Dolby Vision, you are in luck because the best thing for you to do is pick up the UB420, which is on sale for $149. So if you were thinking about which PlayStation should you get the digital version or the disc version, you should get the digital version and then buy this guy. This guy right here, 149. I actually bought this at 149 from Best Buy well, like a year ago. Kyle Bliss is in the house. He said, it's late, go to bed. Dude, I just started my shift. I'll be here till 7 in the morning. I will actually be streaming on Twitch some Call of Duty gameplay. So if you want to follow me on Twitch, I just tossed my Twitch account, it's TechnoDad55 in the chat there. The AG asks if, oh wait, hold on, there's another question here. Hey, you should do a video on the proper setting to use with eARC and the PS5 and the Xbox Series X. Also love your channel, keep up the good work. Thank you, Adam, so much. I mean, I'm not 100% sure what that means because eARC has to do with the TV and the AVR, and it has nothing to do with your gaming console. So that question kind of eludes me. It kind of, I'm a little weirded out. I'm a little weirded out by that question because I don't really understand what it is you're trying to figure out. So if you can give me a little bit more insight, maybe I can handle that question a little bit better. The Panasonic UB820 is probably the only thing you'll need. Now, I am just talking about it from a 4K physical disc perspective. The streaming apps, it looks like ass. The whole interface looks like it's from the 90s. Don't even bother with that. You know, use a different streaming device like your Xbox or your PlayStation or your Roku Ultra or the Shield Pro or whatever. We're talking about physical disc movies. What is the best? And right now, it's really just the Panasonics. Now, I usually would make a, which 4K player is the best for Black Friday, but honestly, there aren't any new ones. You can kind of sort of count the Xbox and the PlayStation, sort of, but those are the only real new ones that hit the market. There haven't been any new ones since Samsung pulled out of the race. Look at that. Thanks for the update. Just got the UB420. Nice, Jeff. $150. Like, you can't go wrong. The HDR optimizer is fantastic. Granted, it only works for HDR10 discs, but it's huge. Yeah, Kyle. Yeah, it's a funny thing. So, I also want to say, happy Thanksgiving. For all of you that are here on the stream, everybody else watching at home. I know it's a little weird, so let's pop this guy up on the screen. I know it's past midnight. I know you're like, dude, what is your deal? And I wanted to make sure you guys all knew about this deal before the deal goes away. So happy Thanksgiving for everybody that is here watching. I will be going to sleep at like probably 9 or 10 in the morning, waking up in the afternoon like around 4 or 5 p.m. just in time to eat. See how I did that? See how I did that? I still have to work tomorrow night here again, but I'll probably be just playing some PlayStation and all that kind of cool stuff because that's what I like to do with my downtime here at work. Bought that last year, 420 Black Friday. Nice. 318 On the East Coast, good morning. What's up, Roar the Tiger? Nothing. Just want to let you guys know about this sale. And if you are going to buy one of these things, make sure you buy from Value Electronics. They've helped me out a lot. I actually bought my Panasonic UB820 from Value Electronics years ago. They were the first retailer in the country to get it. So I like talked to Robert, the owner there, and look at that. 4K Media Guy just picked up a UB820 today. Awesome. Awesome. Crossovers are a rocket science, and I just don't think there's enough talk about it. So I'm hoping you talk about it more. AG, I'm sure you've seen my my video about it. It you know, to me, it's kind of a I guess not really simple, but it's an easy thing to figure out. Basically, your speakers roll off the frequency response at a certain point. So let's say it's 50 hertz. So instead of setting 80 hertz as your crossover in your home theater, you could probably set it to like 70 or 60 if your AVR allows that kind of fine tuning. Some of them do, some of them don't. So that all just kind of depends on what's happening. So 80 is where bass becomes omnidirectional. So that's kind of why the THX standard is 80 hertz. So yeah, you don't necessarily need, if you have big honking towers or big honking amplifiers, go ahead and put that crossover lower, like 60 or, whatever. If your speakers go down to 30, maybe try it at 40. If, again, your AVR has that capability. So, I made a whole video on that. If you haven't seen it, just, search on YouTube for Techno Dad and 80 hertz, and you'll find that video. Great video. People loved it, and people hated it too at the same time. I was thinking to get a standalone would be better. I picked up the Panasonic UB420 last year for $150 on my suggestion. Fantastic, Joseph. How do you like it? Let me know. I'm pretty sure you're rocking it still, right? Happy Thanksgiving. Thinking real hard about that Panny 420. I'm always thinking about that 420. You know what I mean? Man, I wish I had my my full-on kit here. Yeah, dude, 150 bucks. That's hard to pass up. And you run a projector, so you can actually use the HDR optimizer to fine-tune your projection to make it look better, make the HDR look better. Hey Vamsi, what's up? 1:45 p.m. here in India. Hi from Canada. Wish I could get that deal here. I know. JP, what kind of work do you do? I work at a private residence club. It's kind of like a hotel, but it's not. It's like a timeshare, so it's only owners and their guests. So my check-in, the one check-in I had happened at 11:30, and the whole place is locked up. Make sure no bears get inside. Make sure the building doesn't, burst into flames. That kind of thing. That's pretty much it. I just sit here. I get paid to sit here and do whatever. I just got to stay awake, answer the phone if somebody calls, and there's a little phone back there if somebody goes to the front desk. I have the cameras here showing me the front desk and all the stuff. Eat and go back to sleep, says Derek. Sorry, man. I'm here till 7 a.m. Working hard, like Kyle says. What is the most ideal crossover for in-ceiling small Atmos speakers? AG, I would look at the roll-off point of the frequency response of those speakers and then make adjustments from there. I use the Prime Elevation SVS speakers, and I believe those are 80 Prime Elevation speakers. Let's find out with me, shall we? Because I don't remember off the top of my head. Okay, where's SV Sound? SV Sound, there we go. And if you're looking for high channels, I would highly recommend these things. I have 5 of them because I have 4 regulars and the Voice of God or Specs. Okay, rated bandwidth 55 to 25,000 hertz. I actually have mine running at 100. So on those other bouncy house, bouncy ceiling things, I had those at either 150 or 120. But these ones I have at 100. Usually Odyssey sets them like around 80. So what is that, an ad? Get out of here. Boom. So yeah, I would go with, something like that. All right, let's pop the screen share back over to the Panasonic UB420 because I mean for $149, normally it's 250, right? I think, or is it? Yeah, 250 is the normal price. So it's off $100. The bigger brother is the Panasonic UB820, and the biggest brother, actually the middle brother, is the Panasonic UB820, which is normally selling for $499 and it's down to $349, which is the cheapest I've ever seen it. Um, and then you got the big daddy, the Panasonic UB9000. Now, that sells for $1,000, and I've had that as well. I've actually pretty much had every 4K Blu-ray player on the market except for the Philips one because I heard it was absolute crap, so I just didn't even buy it. Anyway, um, what was I saying? Oh, right. So out of all these players, the $1,000 player, the $500 player, which is on sale for $349 right now, or even this one, the $250 player, which is down to $149, they all have the same video processing. So even if you spend only $150 on this one, you have the same video processing, the same HDR optimizer, all that as the Big Daddy UB9000. So I think it's a cool thing that Panasonic did for sure. That's sound advice. Do what meant was Spider-Man and all the PS5 games sound great in PCM, but on my Series X, Assassin's Creed sounds great in Dolby Atmos, but YouTube is unusable with eARC. Oh, I see what you're saying. There's just some bugs that need to be worked out. That's all. What's up? Kuwait is in the house. Guys, plan to score an elite Klipsch or either Klipsch RP280F, JBL Stage 190A, or Yamaha NS 777. I like music. Yamaha NS 777. I think I know what you're talking about. Honestly, out of those three, I would go with the Yamaha. But I did have the RP280F. I would have loved to try the Yamahas though, because I heard very, very good things about that. Yep, still rocking it. It's been great, great features. There we go. Hey, what's up? Are any of those 4K players THX certified? So the only one is the Panasonic UB9000. That's a $1,000 one. So that is that and a few other audio things is what the 9000 has over the 420 and 820. Also, the build quality on the 9000 it's like built like a tank. Thing's heavy. Thing's heavy. It's all metal. Have you done a video on settings for LG C9 OLED? I have the E9, so I have been working on something, you guys. And so far, I only have one of my calibration packs. So basically what it is this, and I calibrate the TV and boom. And I will have my calibration packs available for sale on my website. It's $50 for each, and you'll get SDR, dark room, bright room, and game mode, and then HDR, dark room, bright room, and game mode for a specific TV. So the only one I have up right now is for the Sony A8H OLED. And here's like the before and after for, I think this one was Cinema HDR. So yeah, this is where it started out of the box, and this is where I got it to, which, you know, average of 1 and average of 1.1. This is like reference level picture as far as color and brightness is concerned. If you don't know how to read the graphs, I also have a how to read the calibration graphs video. But yeah, I haven't really like launched it or talked about it. But 4K media guy, if I do make settings for the LG 2019 OLED, I will be putting them up on my website. If you guys want to go see that Sony A8H calibration pack, I'll drop the link to that in the chat there. Lions, Tigers, yeah, dude, I'll tell you this, guys, real quick, because I don't want to be on the stream forever. It was 3 in the morning, and I heard this smash. This wasn't here. This was at some other hotel that had like an open air garage, like, right? It wasn't an enclosed garage. I hear this big smash, and I thought somebody's breaking into a car. And I was right. I come running out, and there's this bear with his arm through this window of, what was it, a Volvo SUV, like brand new car too. And this thing was gigantic. It was like at least 7 feet tall. He's just on his hind legs. He's got his arm through this window and he's just looking at me. And I'm like literally like 10 feet away. And I'm like, oh. And I'm like backing up a little bit, trying to close the door, put the door in between me and the bear. And then and I'm like making noise so it'll leave. And then it takes his arm out of the window. And then it just kind of like gets on its all fours. And then like, and then, marches out of the um, garage, and that was at like 3 a.m. And then like 6:30, I'm like going back and forth between setting up breakfast and then that garage because that's where all the food is. And I look at that Volvo, I'm like, wait a second, there's a second window busted out of this Volvo. And I was like, no, did that bear come back? Did I not hear it? And I go to the security camera because that security camera like showed that specific parking spot. And sure enough, at 6:15, so I missed the bear by like 15 minutes. The bear had broken the second window on that Volvo and then got in, like, but its little bear ass and tail was just like hanging out the window. And he was in there looking for something. I don't know what he was looking for. But anyway, yeah, we get a lot of bears here. Thanks for the advice. No problem. First, never followers. Love the Joker little picture there. Just saw the Panasonic UB150 for $99 at Best Buy. Is that better than the 420? I've never seen the Panasonic UB150. Oh, whoa. It's $100. I've never seen this. Let me show you guys real quick. I have never seen this one. Do 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 do. Oh, da, 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 da. Overview. You know what? I really, really hate Best Buy's website, like the way they try to like put all this stuff, specifications. All right, let's just search HDR optimizer. No, if this, I can't really tell with what's up on here. Optimizer. If it doesn't have the HDR optimizer, don't get it. Spend the extra $50 and get the UB420. AG, the difference between the 420 and the 820, it's simple. It's just Dolby Vision. That's it. Dolby Vision. They try to make the encasing the actual unit itself look a little bit nicer, but it's metal chassis with a lot of plastic. But yeah. How much do you think the CX will be? Dude, I don't know. I don't know, BN. I mean, I think it's like $1,500 for a 55-inch right now. Isn't that crossover point also slope dependent, first orders? Yeah, it is. I'm just talking about generalizations, Roar of the Tiger. When people ask, it's just like, well, honestly, the best way to actually put in like different crossovers is to listen to a few things where that crossover would take into effect and make adjustments. And if shit sounded better, then go with the adjustment or go back to 80 or wherever else you want to go. Have you heard about IMAX certification on speaker system? Kindly do one detailed video regarding that. I haven't heard about that actually, like IMAX Enhanced or anything. Where's my coffee? Oh, it's up there. Okay. Nice. Thanks, TechnoDad. We'll score that very soon. Yeah, you've got till Monday to get that. I don't know about bugs because Xbox One X seems to do the same. I wonder what NVIDIA Shield does send the sound correctly no matter what app you use. Okay. I don't know. Bear smelled food. Yeah, so Adam, what it was is the guy had a case of wine, and nothing open, and he had no food. And you'd be surprised. Like, we have signs all over the place. Don't leave food in your cars, especially in summer. And people leave food in the damn car. It's like, or it's like they have hand sanitizer or some toothpaste or anything that has a fragrance. That's what the bear will come for. What would be better, Panasonic UB820 or UB450 if I don't need streaming features and will collect? The only difference between those two things, Arik, is Dolby Vision. So if you need Dolby Vision, go with the 820. If you don't need Dolby Vision, go with the lower model. I'm in a suburban town, so-called bedroom community of Boston every year. The police station cam catches at least one bear or a moose strolling down the center. Yeah, dude, we get posts on. There was a picture and a video of a bear inside Vaughn's. Hilarious, hilarious. It was on Facebook. One of the Vaughn's workers was just like, "Look at this guy. He's just walking down the aisle." Hilarious, hilarious. What's the best deal when it comes to buying a subwoofer right now? I'm on the market to add another one to my system. Depends on what you have. Ideally, you know, in a perfect world, you want to have identical subwoofers. Um, yeah, yeah. You want to have identical subwoofers. Try and get the same exact one you have. If not, first time using my phone to type on YouTube. Yeah, Derek. Yeah, you can put all the little emojis and stuff on there. It's kind of fun. I'm planning on getting the CX, so can I consider the C9 price history will be the same on the CX? No problem. Your English is fine. I would imagine it'd be similar. It's hard to tell. They may make the same decisions. They may not. Would ever be able to get video consultation with you because 1 hour with you is equal to 1 month of research? Yeah, man, I charge for that. But if you want to, you can email me. Um, what's my email? Oh, email me technodad55@gmail.com. Yeah. Yeah, I charge by the hour. I think it's like, you know, a couple $100 an hour. I have it on my website as well for like, you know, consultation services and all that kind of stuff. What's the difference between the Panasonic UB820 and the UB9000? Picture quality, nothing at all. Nothing at all. It's all about audio, 7.1 analog audio output. What is the other one? XLR balanced outputs. Also running some high quality DACs. However, the Oppo UDP205 still has the DAC with the highest amount of dynamic range, 140 dB, and that's the ESS Sabre 9038 DAC. Nobody else is putting that DAC into a 4K player. Why are they not doing that? I think the DAC there's two DACs in the Panasonic UB9000, and I think they're topping out at 128 dB. I used to have a chart. I don't know where that is anymore though. Oh, if the UB450 has Dolby Vision, then go with that one. Yeah, go with that one. I didn't know. It's not one that I'm familiar with. I just imagined it was something else. Is the JBL 9.1 soundbar worth it? Best Buy has it on sale. Ugh. All right, let's go look for it. Oh, Samuel Hooks, thank you for the $5 super chat. Let's go jump over to the all right, what is this? The JBL 9.1. If I just type in JBL 9.1, will I get there? JBL 9.1. Man, I'm thirsty as all hell right now. Hold on. Okay. JBL 9.1. Oh, this $800 soundbar? Is this what you're talking about? Is this it? Is this it? Is this what you're talking about? Dolby Atmos. How are you getting Dolby Atmos? What are these pictures about? And why are they calling this a 9.1? Because, oh, you know what? You know what? If you're looking like, I'm not a huge fan of soundbars. Vizio actually has something that's very interesting looking. I don't know how good it is, but Elevate. It's a 5.1.4 soundbar. Vizio Elevate. Is it here? Best Buy have it? Oh, snap! It's cheaper. Someone's cheaper. Okay, so cool part about this is that the up-firing speakers actually turn. What the hell? This is why I fucking hate Best Buy. All right, see this? See this right here? This turns up when it senses an Atmos signal. And when it doesn't, it turns it back down, and they're used to kind of widen the soundstage. So that's kind of cool. And they have some surrounds, and they have a subwoofer. I told him to send this to me because this looks like a pretty decent looking soundbar. It's got a lot of drivers. I think they said 18 drivers in here. Let's go to the actual Vizio page. Um, hello, hello. I picked this. Oh God, do I actually have to click shop? Okay. Um, yeah. See, Dolby Atmos. I think it does DTS:X as well. So man, these animations are. So this is what happens. See this? Yeah. See, it rotates up. So it does the bouncy Atmos thing. So that's kind of cool, you know. Um, is it good? Is it worth it? That I don't know, but this is kind of cool. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think these are just ports 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Let's see. 18 high performance speakers. Okay, 100, it's 107 decibels. Um, Goes down to 30 hertz. Maybe check out this one. I don't know how good it's going to sound. Oh, it comes with a remote control. But as far as Atmos soundbars, I mean, at least these ones, these guys say it's a 5.1, not like some bullshit 9.1 when you don't even have like a 9, right? Let's see, what does this animation do? So I don't know, check it out. Here is the link to the Elevate. Yeah, this video is making my whole stream. So I would look into that 4K media guy, and it's cheaper, right? It's what is it on Best Buy? It is $700 instead of $800. Yeah, so you save $100 on it. I don't know. Check it out. All right, common misconception. A lot. I've been seeing this a lot. For the people that are new here, the Panasonic UB420 and this Panasonic UB820 are on sale. $150 for the UB420, $349 for the UB820. That's the lowest price I've ever seen on that. If you guys, everybody needs to understand that these 4K players do not support Atmos. Okay, they don't support any of these audio formats, and that's fine. The only thing that the 4K player needs to do is it needs to send audio out via bitstream. So there's always a setting, and sometimes it's weird. I know the Sony ones call it BD mix or something like that. Oh, coffee. Oh, yuck. No sugar, no nothing. It's black. Oh. I gotta do it. Anyway. So yeah. Can the UB420 handle 5.2.4 and 7.2.4? Yeah, of course it can, because it's not doing any of the decoding. All the decoding is done by your AV receiver. So the 4K player, all it has to do is just spit everything out bitstream. Xbox, PlayStation, all of those things need to do is spit the audio out bitstream, and the AVR takes care of everything else. UB450's newer version of 420 according to Panasonic official site. Okay, it has Dolby Vision, so yeah, if it has Dolby Vision, then you're good to go, man. Then you're good to go. Best Blu-ray player for $250. BN, I would add $100 to that budget and go with the Panasonic UB820. If you can't afford to, I would go with the UB420. You just don't get the Dolby Vision. Can't go home to see my mom this year. Ugh, it sucks. I hope 2021 is better. I feel you on that, Derek. I haven't seen my mom since NAMM. I stayed at her house for NAMM, which was the middle of January. So I pretty much haven't seen my mom in a year, and it sucks. And she wants to come up here, and I'm like, no, that's not a good idea. You need to stay home. Yeah. Okay, so it sucks. It sucks. I have this. It's good. Which one? Oh, you have the Vizio Elevate? Okay. But JBL is completely wireless. Oh, I see. I see. How good is the Sonos Arc, and is it worth the money? Thanks. My peeps, I have been hearing from my peeps that Sony TVs are having a lot of trouble getting ARC, like audio return channel, to work with the Sonos ARC or ARC. So, I don't know. That Vizio soundbar looks impressive. I wonder how far. Yeah, me too. I told him to send it by. Okay, got it. JBL got 9. Yeah, Nakamichi's gone crazy with that. I have not been able to check because I had to move things around, and actually got home and then slept and then had to help my wife clean up the house. You know, Thanksgiving we got to clean up the house, and then there's all these tourists here. All the dumpsters are full, so we got all these trash and boxes in our mudroom. It's very annoying, very annoying. All right, I've had my UB820 for a year and it's perfect. Also, Dad, I did get my Marantz 8015. I love it. Nice, Shane. Nice. That's a pretty beastly AV receiver. So anyway, guys, I don't want to take up too much of your time. Basically, this deal lasts until November 30th on the 4K players from Panasonic. The UB420 is $150, down from $250, and the Panasonic UB820 is $349, down from $500. That's the lowest price I've ever seen the UB820. So if you're looking for a 4K player, or if you're thinking about, you know, should I get a 4K player and then get the PlayStation 5 digital edition, that is the route I would go instead of trying to get the PlayStation 5 with the drive. Because I have it here. It's okay. It's okay. That's it. It's okay. Nothing spectacular. Yeah, Roar of the Tiger. I'm pretty much out of here as well. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you for swinging by and stopping in. What HDMI cable do you recommend with the UB820? Let me pull up my list of HDMIs. You can go with the 4K cable. It's totally cool. However, if you want, I think the Zest kit, just start getting the Zest kit cable. It's like $20 to $25 for a 6-foot cable. Is that the right link? I just dropped a link down there. Yes. HDMI 2.1 cables. Get the Zest kit one in there. I think it's like $25. Let's see. $25. On that link, it's the $25 option, and that's for 6.5 feet. They have a 1 meter or 3 foot option for $16.99. So depending on how far your TV is away from your thing. Hey, what's up? Carnage Asada. I love it, dude. I have a UB820, and now I'm looking for an 86-inch TV. Which one would you recommend? Dude, 86, bro. No problem, 4K media guy. Carnage, email me. Technodad55 at gmail.com. I can't get into that now. I was actually going to jump out of the stream. Because I just want to let everybody know about this awesome deal on the Panasonic 4K players. Skip the Sony, skip the LG, go with the Panasonic. Those are the ones that are going to perform well. I've only heard, I've heard a lot of bad things about the Sonys. I've had bad experiences with the Sonys. I've had sort of bad experience with LG. I've only heard like a few bad experiences about the Panasonics. So I would go with that. Yeah. Got the LG CX and the UBK90. Good choice. Nice. The Pope of Sports and Entertainment. The truth. Nice, dude. Love it. Yeah. So that's a good one. I had some random intermittent AV lip sync, meaning the audio and the video where the sync was off, only on Dolby Vision discs on the LG UBK90. So I bought it brand new, and then I gave it away to a viewer that needed one. And yeah, what's up, Chris? What's going on? What'd you say? What about what? So yeah, I would recommend the Panasonic players over the Sony and the LGs, because I have just not had any problems, or as many problems. The only thing that I don't like about the Panasonic players is that I can't play 4K HDR files off a USB stick. I can play like AVIs, MP4s, MKVs, as long as they're just 1080p. But if they're 4K HDR, the Panasonics won't play it. And that's why I sold my Panasonic UB9000 and kept my Oppo UDP203, because that will play everything. That thing will play every file I throw at it, and that's why it's part of my workflow. It's probably never going to leave, even though the Panasonic UB9000 was like a hair better in picture quality. But like I said in my other video I released yesterday, it's not always about picture quality. Chris, 100% grabbing the A20. The deal and the title is crazy. Yes. Yeah, $349. I've never seen it before. Do me a favor and pick it up from Value Electronics. The link is in the description box. But you know, Value Electronics has helped me out a whole bunch, and you know, I've already sent like a couple hundred people over to them. So if you have any Value Electronics, so if they have one, get it for them. Get it from them. Do me that solid. Um, and if they're all sold out, then get it from Best Buy or from Amazon. All good, no worries. Game of Thrones Complete Edition 4K Dolby Vision plus LG CX plus UB820 equals heaven. Hey, I bet, man. I love Game of Thrones. Love it, love it. Oh, that's the link. Anyway, just wanted to let you guys know about this deal. Oh, and Chris, this deal ends Monday. The deal ends Monday, November 30th, so you need to jump on it as soon as you can. Okay. I want to thank everybody for hanging out. Going to end this stream, and then I'm going to start streaming on Twitch in about half an hour. Once I get some other work done, I'll be playing some PS5 Call of Duty. So if you guys want to follow me on Twitch, I'll be up all night gaming with a couple of breaks. I just put my Twitch thing in there, and yeah. All right. Thanks for hanging out. We'll see you guys next time. Peace.